Good morning. How are you?
Morning, I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely fine. Fitter, better, lighter.
So please tell me a little bit about yourself.
See, I'm into business of manufacturing,
हाँ जी.
and we manufacture these steel wires which are used in cranes and stuff, all the lifting purpose.
Okay.
So my routine normally is about 9 to 6, 7, 8, 9,
Okay.
and it has been like this almost since last 20 years.
Wow.
So this routine practically leaves me no time for exercise, no time to walk, no time to, and yes, all the things that I do, which is sitting,
Mm-hmm.
they contribute to all the weight addition, which has kept on happening since years.
Yeah.
And there was a time when I was almost touching 100.
Acha.
So, but that was an alarming angle, and I was determined that I'll not let it cross 100, no matter what.
Okay.
So that's when I started looking for options.
Mm-hmm.
I could not take time to exercise, take time to go to gym, because honestly, gyms are very intimidating, and I've had an experience going to gym. Once I joined the gym, and 2-3 days I went there, and I was so enthusiastic. After an experience of 2-3 days, I deposited entire year's stuff.
Acha.
And the 4th or 5th day, my arms and legs just started paining so bad that I said, "Oh my God, I'm not going to go there now."
Oh, acha, you didn't go. एक साल का pay करने के बाद you didn't go after 4-5 days.
No. I never went there back. And then I came, Rupam is our sister.
Yes.
She's the sister, and we have always heard from her that she's when we would go and meet her in functions or in places in Udaipur and all.
Mm-hmm.
So we could always see her on the call and attending calls and guiding people and all.
Mm-hmm.
When my wife Neetu, she told me, why don't we consult Rupam about this Rati diets and all. So I said yes, definitely. But whatever we do, we have to breach it from going to 100.
ठीक है.
So that's when we connected with Rupam about this, and then the journey was. Then it started on, I think, February 8th.
February 8th.
Yeah.
And how much weight have you lost?
Today I checked, it was about 89.
89. So almost 10 kgs.
Yeah, it is on the plus side of 10, maybe 10 and a half or quarter to 11. Yeah. It is tremendous, because when I started feeling that this weight has to be reduced, because in my routine work day, there's a lot of walking. I need to walk a lot because we have a huge plant, and we need to visit places in the plant, every nook and corner.
Mm-hmm.
And my house is a 2-story house, and we have stairs. My parents and my children, they live on the ground floor.
Yes.
So they had to be at least maybe on every day, there would be about 15 times when I had to climb stairs up and down. But because of this, being 100 kg, it is something. It is something which retards your movement.
Absolutely.
So when I started feeling my knees are paining and I feel exhausted, I feel so breathless while climbing stairs and all. In factory, I would when I'm walking, in about 5 to 3 minutes or 4 minutes of walking, I would just have to sit at some place, catch my breath, and then go on doing the rest of the chore. So it was something really affecting my work, and that was the time that this thing came to rescue.
So when you started, okay, so you were determined कि अब मेरे को करना है weight loss.
Absolutely.
So when you started, did you face, like, you've been eating same kind of food for all these years, you've gained weight and all that. When you started, did you face any difficulty in your diet and everything? Did you feel?
Yes.
What were the changes you were feeling?
It was difficult. It was difficult in the initial, because the first, hum Punjabis, the way we eat.
I'm a Punjabi also.
Yeah, there is non-veg, and there is paranthas, and there is butter, and there is, every kind of thing. We all in my family, we are all foodies. My wife, myself, my children, my parents, they love sweets. I love sweets. मतलब हमारे घर में अगर मिठाई का 1 किलो डब्बा आ गया ना, तो वो एक दिन क्रॉस नहीं करता.
बिल्कुल सही बात है. I relate to that. मेरे घर में
we are all foodies, and we would eat anything. जो स्वाद होना चाहिए, we would eat anything, any kind of parathas and blah blah blah. So when we suddenly came down to this restricted diet and following the routine and eating same thing morning, evening, and in the night
For a
for
week.
6 consecutive days, it was very restricting. And I have a history of migraines.
Acha, okay.
Whenever my body has this thing that whenever I change my routine, that migraine hits very badly. So for the first 7 to 14 days, I was very badly hit with migraine because
Acha.
I used to drink tea a lot, and whenever I would drink tea, well, half a packet of biscuits. It was a routine. Any kind of biscuits. It could be if अगर और कुछ नहीं है तो ब्रिटानिया, क्या उसको बोलते हैं?
Parle ji.
पार्ले जी. तो वो सब हमारा रूटीन था. And then when we restricted this all stuff to just three meals in a day and nothing in between and only 2 teas. Initially there was only 1 tea, but when it for the 7th, 8th, 9th day, I continued having a migraine. Although I was determined that I'm not going to break it. I'm not going to, because Rupam had told that in the beginning it is challenging. It will challenge you. The diet, you have to be very determined. We were determined, but that migraine, it kept on happening, and my migraines go very severe. Once, it has crossed 2-3 days, and it won't stop regardless of what medicine you take.
Acha.
मतलब earlier it used to be such कि अगर मेरी migraine trigger हो गई है और अगर if it has gone past the level of medication, then I'll have to go to a hospital, get myself injected with a painkiller, then only it will come down.
तो पहले आप कैसे मैनेज करते थे माइग्रेन? मतलब
That's why they told you, see, migraine, there is a thing about it that you have to, the moment it starts, for example, it starts with 1 and goes to 100, right? So the moment it has started, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the moment it has gone up to 10%, you have to take the medicine right then.
Sure. Okay.
If you don't take medicine and if it has walked past the 10 level, then it will, it will go up to 100 and it is going to kill you down. So that is how it used to be. So पहले 7-8-10 दिन में it was almost 2nd, 3rd day it started, and it kept on for at least 9th day. That is when Rupam said, no, you have to take at least tea twice a day. Because, I stopped tea altogether.
अच्छा. You went कि मेरे को अभी पूरा 100% टी करना है टाइप.
हाँ, I was like, it has to be 100% because I was dead against having that kind of weight. I was determined to come what may, I will do whatever needs to be done. But then I had to come down to taking my 2nd tea in the evening. And since then, it has gone well. अभी महीने में एक आधी बार हल्की सी माइग्रेन होती है तो I medicate and it's okay. And now my body and mind have gotten used to it.
Okay. And are you enjoying the food and everything like over a period of time?
Yeah, very much. Sure. I just, today morning, it was my, what they call it? Night oats? No.
Overnight oats.
Overnight oats, yeah. I don't remember the names, but it's very pretty much enjoyable.
So your wife has been super supportive. उन्होंने ही करवाया mainly.
It was impossible without. She is, she's very fond of cooking and preparing things.
Oh, best.
She does it for the whole family with a lot of love and everything she cooks. She's an amazing chef, and whatever she prepares, she does it with 100%.
Wow. So उन्होंने अपने भी did any change come in her diet also, or your family's diet, or any of it, or just you who kind of?
No, everybody else is pretty fit except mine, because my routine is very taxing. In my 9 to 12 hours of work day, I'm not able to walk. ये जो 9 बजे से लेकर रात के 9 बजे तक का जो routine है, I'm not able. After you come out of this routine at the 12th hour of the night or the evening, you're left with no energy to go for a walk or go for a gym or go for exercise and all that. So that is how I kept on gaining weight. And
now, any physical activity in your routine?
Up to now, I can climb any amount of stairs in my day. I don't get exhausted because almost all that weight is gone. So that is now. दिन में हम लोग 20-25 बार सीढ़ियाँ ऊपर नीचे चढ़ लेते हैं in my workplace at home. And now I don't get exhausted. And the greatest part of it all is when I was, before this thing happened, before 8th of February, Digene, Gelusil. Both these tablets and both these syrups, they used to be by my bedside, round the clock, 24/7, 365.
For acidity, right?
Yeah, for acidity. Acidity, heartburn, the moment I end up eating something, I'd have this burning sensation up here. And I just, convenience create awareness, then I just sip a Gelusil and it's gone. So, and since 8th of February, I literally don't remember where these things are in my home. I've not taken a single medicine regarding acidity. That is how your body tells you that there's something good is going inside your body and something good is happening. Something for the better. I don't feel weak. I don't feel heavy, or I don't feel acidic about. I just don't know where the acidity pills are. And now the fun part is, even on the 7th day when I go for the cheat diet, so it is not. I don't feel I need some medicine for acidity or something. It just doesn't happen.
Your body has changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what has changed, but whatever has happened, it has happened for the better.
So, आप क्या खाते हैं cheat meal में?
Cheat day में something non-veg, something like butter chicken, or I love chole bhature.
अच्छा.
So I would relish that, or I love pastries.
अच्छा.
I relish that. So ये basically यही 3 चीजें. और my wife आलू के परांठे.
So basically you stay strict all these days, and then 7th day you enjoy yourself, and you've been able.
7th day, because at the end of tunnel there has to be light.
Yeah. So do you plan to lose more weight?
Absolutely. I plan to take it to 80. Now I don't know how, but it is from 100. From 99.8 we started. It came down to 89.4. Then it came to 88.2. And at the moment it is staying there. For the last 2 weeks it is there. So every second day I talk with Rupam, and she says, earlier she used to tell that if weight loss is not happening, there's definitely inch loss happening. I would not believe that how, because inch loss, I could not feel, I could not see it in the mirror. But recently we had to go for a wedding somewhere in Calcutta. Before that, myself and my wife, we went out to buy clothes. So earlier I used to buy my formal trousers now for the waist size 40. So this time when I went for the trial, I tried 40, it just literally fell down. Then I tried 38, it was loose. Then I tried 36, and then it was like, okay, this is my size now, and I was amazed. And I sent my picture to Rupam, that you were saying all this time that the weight loss is not happening, the inch loss is definitely happening here. So that was the first time when I felt it, that my waist had come down from 40 to 36, and it is amazing.
No, we saw your pictures. You have transformed. मतलब आप पहले के और अभी के, you don't look person. You look so fit and everything in your recent pictures.
Right.
I was so excited in talking to you, because a lot of time men, उनको लगता है, because it was started by me. It was started for me. जो आप बोल रहे ना कि I had knee pains and heaviness feel होती थी कि चल नहीं पाता था. I have 2 kids, so. And they're little, so I couldn't run behind them. So that is how I started. So a lot of men find कि वो हम नहीं कर सकते type.
Okay.
So when yours came, I was like, we have to talk to him, because it's food, right? It's all nourishing food. So it doesn't matter whether men do it or women do it. It's
absolutely
just how you eat. And
there was one more challenge, because I start my day early and I have to stay out for the whole day. So the lunch part was a challenge, because there were some diets in which the lunch was such that I could not take it away. It had to be cooked right there, prepared right there, and then it had to be taken to dining table straight away from the kitchen. So we talked a lot with Rupam, and then she customized the diet. She helped it. There was endless permutations and combinations, but it did happen. There was not a single day when I did not have to go to work. I had to stay back for the lunch. Every time when we told her that this cannot be, I have to have something which can be taken away for lunch.
Yes.
So every time she came to help, and her support was amazing.
Yeah. Rupam is like, I think she's changing lives. Up to family hai, but other people also they are so much dependent on Rupam. She's changing lives every single day. मतलब she sometimes वो crib करती है, crazy हो जाती है कि इतना काम है ये वो. But you know, I think there's a certain satisfaction she also finds in helping people out, and she really enjoys that part of her work also.
Absolutely, it's very rewarding, and well, I feel better. I feel a lot better. I can walk. You know, recently we went to a wedding, and it was at a huge venue, and it was almost like it was one of the largest venues where I attended wedding, and there was a lot of walk. So we were there walking almost 2.5 hours, and I didn't feel tired.
Wow, 2.5 hours.
But it was a lot of, because there was a big crowd, thousands of people, and a huge crowd, and we didn't get tired. Earlier, what we used to do is just go and sit at a table and order the waiter to bring all the blah 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 and just enjoy their whatever limited way we could.
Oh, it was very very nice talking to you, and मतलब बहुत अच्छा लगा आपकी सब कुछ सुनकर, आप कैसे लाइफ चेंज हो गया. आई रियली होप यू रीच योर 80 kgs. और आपको कोई भी हेल्प चाहिए हो, रूपम तो है, हम लोग भी है, आपको कुछ भी हेल्प चाहिए हो, वी वुड हेल्प यू आउट व्हाटएवर वे वी कैन.
I am going there at 80.
All the best, and I hope I get to talk to you again when you reach your 80 kg weight.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll do that soon.
Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Subscribe to Rati Beauty Diet for your weight loss diet plans.